Charlie Kirk, it's really you, man. I've been following you since George Floyd, that whole thing went down. I want to preface my question by saying I voted for Donald Trump, but when students say that Donald Trump wants to rule like a fascist and then deports people like Abrego Garcia without due process, I wanted to ask you, how can you call yourself an American patriot when the Supreme Court ruled 9-0 that the deportation was unlawful and that they are ordered to facilitate his return and haven't?
How can I call myself an American patriot? Because a MS-13 gang member, wife-beating, child-abusing foreign citizen was sent back to his country of origin? Pretty easily. That's what American patriots do. Secondly, the Supreme Court did not say that. They said 9-0 that there was an administrative error, that he could have been sent to any country except El Salvador. The fact was not that it was wrong that he was deported. It was just the fact that he was deported to the one country he could not be deported to. Finally, I don't understand the emphasis and the concern and the hyper-pathological fixation on why a foreign citizen who is a gang member gets all of the attention of the American left while you, the American people, have been ignored by them over the last 30 years. It's creepy and it's bizarre.
There are a lot of criticisms to be made that we have been ignored, but at the end of the day, number one, the 14th Amendment grants due process.
Wrong.
Yes, it does.
Not under the Alien Enemies Act. That's incorrect. Alien Enemies Act does not give you the same due process rights. Number one.
He can. Okay.
Number two, it was still underway while that happened. Number two, the Supreme Court ruled in 2019 under the Expedited Removal Act that you do not get full due process rights if you're within 100 miles of the border or 14 days of entry. And then number three, do you think that we should have 21 million trials for all the illegals that the Democrats lend in?
To take each point, number one, the Alien Enemies Act can only be invoked if there's, I believe, reason to suspect war, or if there's...
Yes, we've been invaded the last 4 years, so yes.
You can't just say that.
Yes, you can.
A court has...
Tren de Aragua and MS-13 invaded this country the last 4 years. We have material proof to show that. What's your next point?
Okay, that has to be proven in a court of law, but my next point is...
No, it does not. You could do it and then you prove it. The point is the president has full authority to invoke the ADA.
You can do it and then you can prove it?
Yes, that's correct. The commander, for example, the commander-in-chief has unilateral war powers acts within 90 days to be able to defend the country of the Asian invasion or incursion or war. For example, the president doesn't have to go in front of a judge if all of a sudden he wants to defend ourselves against Saddam Hussein or whomever, North Korea attacking the country. The president is the commander-in-chief who can act unilaterally under Article 2 to defend our country against invasion. You don't have to go to a court first to get permission to act as commander-in-chief. That's insane.
Okay. I'm not sure if that's true, but I'll take that for the case.
Of course it's true,
For the case of argument, the Supreme Court still ruled that they have to facilitate his return. They have not. Why haven't they?
They asked. It's El Salvador. They said no.
The Supreme Court says they have to facilitate his return.
They don't control El Salvador. I'm sorry. They don't control El Salvador.
So we can send people to El Salvador, but we can't bring them back?
Yes, we don't control El Salvador.
But
it's not our country.
So we can send people there?
You mean, wait, hold on. You mean we sent an El Salvadorian back to El Salvador?
Against the law.
Wrong. It was an administrative error. It was not against the law. It's not against the law.
There was a 2019 court ruling under Dave M. Jones that he has a withholding of...
They could go to any country except El Salvador. We acknowledge it was the one country he should not have been sent to. It was not an illegal deportation. The judge said, this is your final warning, Mr. Garcia. You could be scooped up at any time and sent to any country except El Salvador. So, ironically, if we would have sent him to the Congo, Gitmo, North Korea, it would have been perfectly fine, which would have actually been foreign prisons. We actually did him the accommodation of him going home. Thank you very much. Next question. We're running out of time.